welcome back to my channel. I'm Mama Eve, and today's a good day. Today's a great day. Today is a fabulous day. But what is so more important? Today is your day. Well, welcome back to another Tuesday Tea. This Tuesday Tea, I once again want to answer some questions that I have been asked by my viewers and subscribers. Very, very good questions. The first question: if alcohol and tobacco is so bad for us, why do we offer them as offerings to our spirit guides, our deities, and our ancestors? Well, absolutely great question. So, as far as offerings go, we offer things that our ancestors and our deities and our spirit guides are familiar with. Also, one thing that is really, really important, a lot of these things that we offer are actually spirits. We may not think about it like that, but alcohol is a spirit. Years ago, you would not find liquor stores or bars. You would find houses of spirits, because that's exactly what they are. So we offer, say for instance, if you know that your great-grandfather just loved to have a glass of brandy every day, then if you're doing a altar to your ancestors, then, or even to him, then you may still offer that spirit or that glass of brandy for your grandfather. Now, will he physically drink it? Will it physically be, or even spiritually be consumed? Well, that's a funny question, because I can tell you through experience. Like most of you know, I have 4 altars here. So sometimes I switch up things. So if I happen to give one of my spirit guides something that apparently is not liked, it will sit there. For instance, if I give one of my spirit guides a glass of wine instead of a glass of coconut rum, it would just sit there and I'll have to throw it away. But if I offer them the coconut rum, in a few days, that glass is totally dry. So even in the spirit world, I do believe that the offering will be accepted. I'm going to be making my tea. So I'm going to be making a very special tea today. And it's my concoction. And that's something else I was just thinking about this morning, because a lot of times when I make my tea blends, my viewers will say, oh, I'm having a nice cup of tea with you. So let me know if you want me to every month send you the type of tea that I'm going to be drinking. So that way you can have your tea when I drink my tea. This is what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm doing some Earl Grey decaf, of course, because I don't have caffeine. And I have some elderberries. I wanted some rose hips. I wanted some rose petals. I wanted a few lemon peels, just a little. And I think I wanted to make it blue. So just a few butterfly pea flowers. And we'll let that steep for a while. Next comment. It was stated like this, and I might paraphrase it. Mama, me and my friends just love your videos, and we want to work with some of the spirit guides that you teach us about. So is it okay to work with a deity or a spirit guide or even an archangel if you are not initiated? That is a very, very good question. And my answer would absolutely be yes, but with some, you would need to be kind of cautious. Now, I'm going to try to explain that. Archangels can be invoked or prayed or honored by anybody. Not just Christians, but I know some Wiccans. I know some pagans. I know some atheists, believe it or not, that will honor the archangels. So archangels is okay for everybody. Now, for instance, Lama Dama or Papa Candelo, they're not necessarily called Orishas. So it is okay to honor or work with some of these deities. Even though some of them you have to be careful, like Papa Candelo, you would need to be kind of seasoned because they like different things, and some of them you have to be very careful how you invoke them or how you would work with them. But Lama Dama, a lot of the different Sacred Heart of Jesus, Sacred Heart of Mary, Lazarus, any of these deities, you do not necessarily, you don't have to be initiated. I'm going to do a video on initiation real soon, because I feel a lot of different ways about it. But you do not. Now, if you want to use an Orisha, now that is kind of iffy, because some people say, oh, you have to be initiated to have an altar to Oshun. Well, I don't necessarily believe that. Now, they may not be your head Orisha or your the Orisha that's assigned to you, but you do not, in my opinion, have to be initiated to set up an altar to honor these deities. But you must do it in cautions, because a lot of the deities, a lot of the spirit guides like the different things. They don't like some things. Some altars would have to be placed on the floor. Some have to be put on a table. So study whatever deity you want to work with. And when I say deity, I mean even if you would do Hecate, if you would do any of the god or goddesses or the deities, even if you are a person that want to honor druids or fairies, do what you want to do. Now listen, one thing about me is I never let anybody put me in a box. Maybe years ago, maybe years back, way back, I do what I want to do. And I don't really care what anybody say, because if I'm doing it and it's working for me, why fix anything if it's not broken? So if you want to do the Lama Dama working or the Francesco working, do it. Do it. I don't see anything wrong with that. Okay, I have another question. Let me look here. Oh, good one. I have a subscriber that said they want to work with Santa Muerte, but is it okay to work with Santa Muerte if you are a Christian, if you believe in God? My answer to that is absolutely. Now, I get some comments, y'all. I get comments by one particular person all the time talking about deities being devils, and he was a magician, and he used to summon all of these demons up. Okay, well, guess what? That's you, and that's what you did, and okay, great. As far as I go, when I work with Santa Muerte, I always ask first that God will allow her to work in my life. That's what I do. There is no greater God to me than God. So even if I am honoring Lazarus or Archangel Michael, I always start with my higher power and ask permission for them to be with me, for them to work with me, and for them to guide me. See, I feel like this. When you pass away, death is not the end. Death is just a different way of living. So if you have an assignment on this earth, I believe most of the time that assignment will be transferred. I really do. Now, I'm not saying I'm right about everything, but what I believe, I believe. And y'all should know that by now. So, do y'all like my little teapot set? Y'all know Mama just loves teapots. Just loves teapots. So I believe that working with Santa Muerte, it is absolutely okay if you are a Christian. But everybody, you have to be comfortable. You have to be comfortable and know for yourself that it's okay. If you feel like it's not okay, and you then just don't do it. Now, the funny thing about, or the unusual thing about Santa Muerte, I often share this story. I didn't know who she was. I thought she was the Grim Reaper. I really did. And I kept having repeating dreams about her. So it's not like I knew about her or I had read about her. And she was not the only deity. Because I can tell y'all, St. Simon or Simeon, St. Barbara came to me the same way. The same exact way. So they called me. I didn't invoke them. And I have never, ever, ever not believed in God. And I don't think I ever, ever will. I will always believe in God. So you feel comfortable in your spirituality and in what you believe. And if you want to work with Santa Muerte, I don't know if she'll come to you or you say her prayers and she accepts you. From my understanding, she does not accept everybody as a devotee. But once again, I don't know. All right? Next question. And I haven't written down here. Oh, I had a subscriber that left this in my comments. I heard that not all of my ancestors wish me well. So should I burn ancestral money to them? Well, you taste that so it's a blueberry, almost like a blueberry. Nice blueberry taste. So should you burn ancestral money to your ancestors that does not mean you well? Well, just because they didn't mean you well in this earth, it doesn't mean that they don't wish you well in the next life, if you know what I mean. When I say life, I don't mean actual physical life. I mean spiritual life. The way I see that is, you never treat somebody the way they treat you. I don't treat people the way they treat me. So if I can help somebody, or if I can bless somebody, even if they don't treat me well, then guess what? It's not about them. It's about me. It's about the pureness of my heart. So my answer to you would be, when you are burning your ancestor money, you always put the name of whoever you want that money to go to. Whoever you want that offering to go to. And just don't worry about somebody not meaning you well. I assure you, you probably have more people on this side that don't mean you well than those that have passed on. So I hope that you enjoyed this Tuesday tea. I really enjoyed these questions. And if you have a question that you want me to answer, it can be about anything. Just leave it in the comments, because you never know what question may be yours. Please subscribe, give me some thumbs up, and ring the notification bell, and share. And y'all think about the tea. Maybe I can do something like tea of the month. So when I'm sipping my delicious concoctions, you can just relax and you can drink a nice cup of tea right along with me while you're watching my Tuesday tea. Go out and have yourself a great day, because you are great, my honey buns. Kisses!